That's true, I did. I gave out Daryl's phone number on the internet. And when I got here tonight, he was like, dude, 140 people called me after you gave out my number on Blog TV. And I was like, you mean to tell me that everyone that's ever been on Blog TV called your phone? They must have like given it out to their friends. Like, yeah, don't worry where I got it from. Yeah, it's fucking shitty comedy show that we televise every week. I'm just kidding. I insulted the guy's comedy show. Hey, you know what? Fucking Station 4 sucks too. All right, let's get started now. Let's alien back to little comedy tip for you newcomers. Alienate half the audience and then get started. All right, let's do this. I asked my friend the other day if he'd ever had a threesome. Don't ever ask a guy if they've ever had a threesome unless you're prepared for the answer. It always comes back with the same first 4 words. Does it count if? And then there's the guys who haven't, and be like, does it count if I made out with one girl at the bar and this other girl gave me a hand job on the ride home in the taxi cab? And you're like, no, that doesn't fucking count. That's not a threesome. Or there's the guys who have, and they're even worse because they're just bragging. It's like, does it count if I had sex with 5 girls? Does that count? And you're like, that's a fucking orgy. Just say yes and move on, you fucking bragging son of a bitch. The other way you can go is creepy. And you don't want creepy. Like, I asked a guy one time, and he goes, does it count if freshman year my roommate brought his girlfriend back and they were having sex in their bed and I jerked off in mine? Does that count? And you have to be like, no, and ew, and I fucking knew it. That's why I moved out sophomore year. And when I wrote that joke, I thought for sure that's the creepiest thing I'll ever hear in regards to that. But audiences have a way of helping you out with stuff like that. A guy came up to me after I told the joke last week and told me, he said, does it count if I fucked a pregnant chick? Yeah. And I was like, well, I guess that depends on whether or not you're Catholic. And I don't blame you guys for groaning. I don't blame you for groaning. That's the last thing that the Catholic Church needs is something else linking it to pedophilia. Is it bad that now, when I think of fucking a pregnant chick, I have to imagine that it's a daughter? That's how deep my homophobia runs. I don't want to have a threesome with another guy, no matter how small his dick is. This joke didn't work last night, it probably won't work tonight. I like to take girls out to breakfast on the first date, and then I buy us 2 orange juices and I toast and I say, here's to many more breakfasts to come. Don't get used to them cooking it for you. Because I'm a charmer. They say the hardest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. But I think it's harder to make your dad love you. Most of the I came up here, I'm in rehab. It sucks. I wish every day that I could get drunk with people cooler than Daryl Horner. But,
impossible!
Yeah. But I live in a sober house in St. Paul now, and it sucks to live in a sober house. You have arguments, they're the same types of arguments you'd have living in any house, but the context. I'll give you an example. I had to separate 2 of my roommates the other day. They were having a fight over who left a dirty dish in the sink. But one is a crackhead and the other is a meth head. And I literally had to pull them apart. I'm like, listen, 7 months ago, you sold your BMW for $500 worth of crack cocaine. You have 1 tooth. Let's chill out about the dishes. Like, you can't even eat solid food anyway. I could understand if it was the blender, but what are you going to do with a dish? I almost got kicked out of my sober house because I left a Facebook status message up saying that I was dreaming of cold, delicious beer. It's only been a year since I stopped drinking. Was I supposed to forget that beer is delicious? It's been a while since I've had sex, but I'm pretty sure titties are still awesome. Yours in particular, ma'am. I would motorboat the shit out of you. Yeah, you, you're the one. Is that your wife? No? Alright, well I'd motorboat the shit out of her whether she is or not. I didn't mean to make that creepy. I didn't mean it literally. I would literally blow on your tits until the shit came out of you. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna end on your tits there. Which is, that's the way I prefer it. Actually, I was at a store the other day. You guys remember the beer goggles that they had for drug education classes? You put them on your head and they were supposed to simulate drunkenness. They were selling them and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll get those. That would be fun. Maybe I could recreate my old lifestyle. So I bought a pair just for fun, like I said. Well, not just for fun. I still need them for the girls that I sleep with. They're my prescription sex glasses. I'm not a selfish lover. I got a pair of goggles for her too. Oh yeah. Fuck. Damn it. What am I, about 5 minutes here? I'm almost ready. Yeah, one more. Alright. I read a stat the other day in the newspaper. It said only 20% of women are successful committing suicide compared to 75% of men. Which, that freaked me out a little bit because that means that 80% of women are still alive and crazy. I also read a story that said women decide within 5 minutes of sleeping with a guy whether they're, within 5 minutes of meeting a guy whether they're going to sleep with him. So I think you can see why I do that joke. Damn it, that joke's not going to work, huh? Fuck you guys, alright, I'm out of here.